What's up, guys? Today we're going to be doing a chess gambit review with my friend Chess Kid Nerd. So let's get right into it. We were playing a total of like 6 gambits, I believe. It started. Oh yeah, the first one we played was the King's Gambit. I'm the black pieces, and I did the King's Gambit accepted. I was trying to go for this, because this is a common theme to play. You gotta make a battery, but your bishop and your queen. But since now he played bishop takes, the bishop can block. So just continue developing. Right here, I should have probably kept my knight back. Should have probably played knight d7, because this allows me to play c5 in the future. But now he just gets this really nice center. I try expanding on the queen side, but it just doesn't work that well. Right here, I lost a pawn. This is pretty devastating. I lose the pawn, knight gets attacked. There's not a good move to find. But he didn't take the pawn. I took this, which was immediately losing, and then he played that move. I played this, trying to keep this here, but I'm pretty sure you can do this, right? Takes. Wait, it takes check over here. Actually, no. He couldn't have taken with the bishop. But instead, he goes back. I try to cover this up a little, try to barricade this. He moves his knight in, planning to put the knight here. Lots of forks going on over here, so. But he played that. Now he has this shield of pawns, so. And then he played this move because now the pawns are out the way. I didn't see that, so he just took, and then I took. He takes, and then it's game over right here. So yeah, King's Gambit was pretty good. I gotta say, I don't usually play the King's Gambit or play against it that much, but it's pretty good, as you can say. It gave him a pretty big center, but I also should have let the c5 pawn loose. Poor Chess Kid Nerd. Bro drew against a 1200. Anyways, this one I believe was, he didn't play a gambit this time around. It was just kind of like normal. He hung his knight here. Maybe this was all part of the plan. This is a new gambit. Maybe I just don't know this line. And then I decided to hang back my bishop. This was this was a 99 deft stockfish move right here. Yeah. This was actually a pro gamer move right here. Hanging your bishop so you could get a draw even though you could win. But in the end, this was kind of boring. Not a gambit. Well, I guess kind of a gambit, but like a blunder gambit. Right here it says I was winning. What I was trying to do is I was trying to get these two off. And again, this one, but like he could defend it, and he was defending super well. I was wondering whether I should play this or that move. Yeah, but I couldn't find the way through. Like right here, maybe I could have rerouted somehow. I don't know. Wait, maybe maybe this is the winning idea, to go over here and then chop that pawn. But yeah, it was a draw. I was winning. Look, a 1200 was winning against a 2251, even though I'm not 1200. Well, I mean, I am in Blitz, but that's because I don't play Blitz that much. But I play more Rapid. I'm 1650 Rapid, but this was a good game. I was winning. This was probably the way to go. But, oh no, not this dude. This dude yaps a lot.
Good job. Opening with the queen's pawn.
Wow.
Good job. Good job. The queen.
Wow.
Good
My
job
friend
staying
really played that
resilient in a tough
91%
position.
accuracy.
Deep. E6. Knight
Okay, so
C3
this was
the Queen's Gambit. Knight
Queen's
C3
Gambit.
puts more
He
pressure on
played
the
the Queen's Gambit. I played
Bishop
the Queen's
E7.
Gambit, declined.
This another piece joined. They made a solid
Yeah, I
choice
should
and
have probably
castled same
played
side
this
as you
move.
did.
And then put my knight somewhere over here so I can support this pawn push. Or move over here if I were to play something like this. Yeah, I should have probably done that.
You had a better op.
I took.
Developing a new piece. They played the. That is a decent move. From an equal position, you've slipped into a losing spot.
Let's see why.
Their move stopped you from being able to. You gained.
Bishop just gets out of dodge.
You were in a tough position, but that move.
Yapping too much. So yeah, right here was pretty good. Takes. I try protecting it. We trade, and then this dude with the knight, super maneuverable knight, he just enters. And the pawns get pushed. Right here, I was wondering if you could just like straight up play one of these moves. Oh yeah, he can. He actually can play one of these moves. Because he goes over here and then he wins that pawn. Yeah, but he opted for the longer way. And then he won. Yep. This was the Queen's Gambit. It's very solid. My mistake was not pushing one of those pawns back in the opening, and that really like destroyed my counterplay and the solidness of the position, because now the pawn wasn't able to hold everything together. And in the end, that pawn actually got won. Oh yeah, this was the Queen's Gambit, and then my friend was playing the Albin counter Gambit. So the point of this Gambit is they take here. They take here, you push, and your pawn gets this really solid grip right here. So I took, he pushes, I attack it, he protects it, and then I play this just to stop any nonsense, no knights, no bishops. I offer this pawn, he takes, I trade first, and then solid. Right here, this is pretty good. Out of the opening, I have an advantage, so unless, well, like I did draw this game, but like maybe if I were to capitalize more on it, I probably could have won, but okay, let's see. What does the fish say? Oh, that's what the fish says. The fish wants me to immediately go for the fork. And then if you protect with your bishop, you just take the bishop and then you take the pawn. I didn't see that though. Now he can fork. So bishop d4, putting the bishop over here, pressure over there. I went back, allowed a fork. He didn't see the fork. So I checked, got out the way, attacked the knight, kicked it away, put the bishop on a better diagonal. He blocks, I attack the bishop, he takes, I take. And then now we're equal. Yeah. Takes. I go back. He gets a nice little area for his bishop. And now it's a bishop endgame. These things are very, very intense, but very, very boring. He takes one of my pawns. Now he has 0.7 advantage, but still pretty close to a draw. I went back to protect my pawn. I attacked his bishop. He moves. He checks me. I try to trade bishops. He doesn't allow me, and then now we're back to a draw. I went back. And now he has these two terrifying pawns right here. I use this pawn to kind of, I mean the bishop to blockade, so I can go over here and maybe try stopping these pawns as well, but He tries getting a bishop trade. I move out the way. He cuts off the king from leaving. And then he's actually winning here. Oh, and then he drew it. So what was the winning move? Let's see what the fish says. F3 check. King H1. Bishop here. King up. Oh, wow. Mate in 15. Maybe my friend needs to do a little more chess puzzles. He could have probably found mate in 15. But the good thing happened, and it's actually a draw because of the bishop right here protecting. Takes, and then he goes over there. I take this pawn. He locks me. I try getting him to take. He wouldn't fall for it though because he's 2,251 rated. He sees that and then he eats the pawn and it's the draw. So yeah, out of the opening, I was winning if I found that idea to go for that extra pawn and stuff. And he was winning in the end game, but he didn't find mate in 15. I guess he needs to do a little more puzzles to find that mate in 15. Anyways, oh yeah, this was the Halloween Gambit. Right here, you're supposed to play, I'm pretty sure d5, right? Yep, you're supposed to play d5. But no, I played this. Somehow it's still holdable. I mean, not that holdable, but... yeah, you just put all the pieces attacking. So I was thinking to take, then he takes, and then he has this very, very strong... Well, I mean, could I... I think there was a strong move. In the end, very, very good gambit, because like not many people expect this gambit. It's more uncommon, and as you can see, all the way back on the opening, if you don't play d5, you actually get obliterated because d5 is the thing making bishop c4 not such a strong move. Yeah, very well played by Chess Kid Nerd. Very strong. This is like crazy. I can't even move anywhere or I die, so yeah, very, very good game for him. Alright guys, this is the Alien Gambit game. This is actually kind of cool. So like I've been watching loads of these videos and like this is kind of like a move. So I played it. I didn't really study the Alien Gambit moves, but I think I did pretty well in this game. But right here I hung the knights. What happens if you take? If you take what? Oh, wait, the fish is not saying. Oh man. I'm not sure what the fish is saying, so. But yeah, I hung here. He didn't see that though, so. Take. I go back. He takes, and right here is where I should have played this move, Queen d5, but I played this move and it's a tragedy. It's a check. double check. I mean, it's 2 double checks. Like, look at this. Double check 1, double check 2, and then discover check. And it's checkmate. Also, I could have taken here, but like, knows how to actually play. But it's like, if you can see over here, look, even if like with your play, if black just manages to hang on and not blunder, unlike I did, you can actually win. For example, this move, like, this just saves the game, but this just blunders it. So yeah, this, I would not recommend the alien gambit unless you want to go for something fun and like, I don't know, tactical. But like, if your opponent plays really good, you're getting obliterated by them. So, which one was this one? This one was the Evans Gambit. So the point of the Evans Gambit is that you gambit this pawn in order to get an extra tempi to win. But here, you aren't supposed to take. You're supposed to play another move. Let's see. You're supposed to play this, and it takes. You go back. But no, I took. Since I haven't really studied this, but like, even if you do this, that, and they win the bishop, it's still pretty solid. I moved out the way, brung the rook over here, and moved back out the way. I played this to keep an eye on this, and to keep an eye on these squares. So I attack the knight, I take the knight, he takes back, I go over here offering a queen straight. This is the wrong move actually. Let's see why. Queen takes e6. Okay, so when queen takes e6, what? Queen takes e6. Bishop takes e6. E takes. Wow. Okay, but either way, he actually moved out the way. But I just lost this pawn for absolutely no reason. He takes. And for some reason, I just decided to hang this rook. A very bad move, but then he hanged his queen. I got it, but like, I'm really low on time. We're both very low on time, so we're blundering and stuff. What I should have done here is I should have moved the pawn over here, or something like that, because now either way, the bishop gets trapped. Well, not trapped right now, because bishop can still take. Actually, no, it can't take, because then you would lose the rook. But still, it's very difficult playing with such low time. Like right here, even though we have increment, I accidentally lost my queen. I think this was a pre-move, right? Something like that. And I just had no time left. He promoted another rook, and then this was just the end. But look, I was winning. I mean, he was winning in the opening, but then I took over by forking his queen. But then just the low time got to me, and then it was just went downhill from there. So yeah, the Evans Gambit, I would say, is it's pretty flashy. It's a pretty flashy opening. But the key point that you gotta remember is you should play d6. But it's still playable even if you don't do that. Yeah, but like over here as well, I hung the rook. Yeah, this was pretty bad. Like, I hung the rook, but he hung the queen. And then it was just really crazy from out. So let's just go to the other game. This one. Actually, this one I won. Oh yeah, you actually game reviewed this. Let's let the fish speak for itself. So yeah, it's basically the same thing. Like, brilliant move. if your opponent takes, you get a free brilliant move to show off to your friends. But instead of this, I played this move immediately. He defended, I played this move, preventing the knight from coming over here. I moved away, he gave me a check, I moved up, he kicked my bishop away. What I was supposed to do is I was supposed to retreat my bishop over here, just in case he went over here, so I could block with the bishop. See, look, he goes up there now. Takes, takes, takes. This is a mistake for what reason? Oh. Anyways, I did this instead. He took, I took, which was a blunder. He went over here. He used the check. I blocked with the bishop, so he couldn't take yet. I went up here. He played this, which was also a blunder. I took, he took, and then I moved the knight over here so I could defend. I mean, not defend, but attack. So he couldn't move anywhere. But then he played this move, and I was like, uh-oh. So what I was thinking when he played that move, I just played this move. My point of playing this move was like, if he takes, I can take here, and then I might have some cool discoveries. And if he doesn't take, I will take down here, and then I will protect the rook, and the rook will protect the knight. He plays this, I take, he blunders by pushing the pawn, and then this move just cuts out the heir. Like, what are you supposed to do at this point? If you defend it with your queen or rook, well, first of all, if queen goes here, you take it, and if not, actually no, if queen goes over here, I'm pretty sure it's just forced mate. Wait, never mind. If queen goes over here, and you check, you can still go over here. So no. But if queen were to go here, just take, and then once takes, you're winning because you take the knight. So yeah. He takes, and then this allows me to checkmate. This was a pretty funny game. Especially because we both blundered. And it was just chaos. Yeah. And the good thing about this game was I was actually up on time, so yeah. That was pretty good. We played the Evans Gambit again. I played the same thing, but this time I reversed the moves, and instead of taking or moving back over here, I decided to just bring the bishop back over here where it could defend all this. So my king is now pretty safe. Right here, what I'm pretty sure he was planning is to put a knight over here, so I can control these squares. So I put a knight out here, attacking the queen. Queen moves over. I went back. He moved his bishop. I put my knight in the center. I attacked him, forking the queen and the bishop because that bishop looks pretty powerful. So I just took that bishop and then skedaddled. Oh, bro, you see how my time dips? Well, I'm not trying to flex, but well, my parents actually called me, and I went over to help them. So it kind of evened out, but I'm still up with a time advantage. Although he took, I'm not sure how that works, because now I can just go up here. I'm trying to remove the knight now. He moves. What's the best move? Over here or what? Okay. What about over here? No, the check. Nope. Let's see. Well, you can't go here. Actually, you can go here. What am I thinking? You can go here because it's not mate because the queen covers. So yeah, but I sacrificed the knight, and then he sacrificed it back. I guess he didn't see the queen was protecting, but I'm winning in this endgame because I have 2 rooks and a bishop, so it was good. But like, he's super fast though. Like, bro is out here pre-moving. And then right here, I gave a check, and then I gave another check, and then I just lost my rook. And there's no increment for this game, so I lost on time. But it was pretty even, and I actually managed to get an advantage in the end game. So in total, let's do a review now. Okay, so now that we got those games out the way, now we can rank these. So healthy gambits, we're gonna have to put the Queen's Gambit. This is super solid. Grandmasters, intermediates, advanced, beginners, you can all play this, and it's gonna turn out pretty good for you. It's really nice to play. You got loads of ideas to play. You can even fianchetto your bishop to also play as well. So now let's move on to the next gambit. Let's rank the Evans Gambit. I think this one should go to quite sound gambits. It's definitely like unique because you sacrifice this to get an extra tempo to get the center, and you got some nice tricks and everything. The Halloween Gambit though, I think it's unsound, but it really works in blitz because if your opponent isn't prepared for this, they're gonna get obliterated, especially if they don't know the d5 move. Yeah. So, and then we also got the Alien Gambit, because with these gambits you sacrifice a full piece, so it's much harder to win if they just retain that piece, and somehow survive through the opening. The Albin Counter Gambit, I'd say it's pretty sound. Actually, now that I think about it, the Evans Gambit should also go into pretty sound. Yeah, the Evans Gambit and the Albin Counter Gambit, they're pretty unique. The Albin Counter Gambit is cool in the way that the pawn push restricts space, and you also got some cool tricks. So yeah, I think I'm putting the King's Gambit and quite sound gambits. It's more riskier than the Queen's Gambit because you're pushing the F pawn, so like this diagonal is weakened, but you can just move your knight and restrict this area, and you got awesome play as well. So this is the chess tier list. Special thanks to Chess Kid Nerd for joining me in this Gambit tier list, and I'll link his channel below, so y'all can check his chess content out too.